For this coming Shabbat, we're up to the book of Deuteronomy, and we'll be reading Deuteronomy 1 to Deuteronomy 3:22. Hallelujah. If you want to read with us, praise Yah. These are the words which Moses spoke to all Israel beyond the Jordan, in the wilderness, in the Arabah, opposite the Soup, between Paran and Tupah, and Laban and Hazra, and Dishab. 11 days from Horeb, by the way of Mount Sur to Kadesh Barnea. And it came to pass in the 14th year, in the 11th month, on the first of the month, Moses spoke to the sons of Israel according to all that Yah had commanded him concerning them. After he had stricken Sihon, the king of the Amorites, who lived in Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, who lived in Ashtaroth, in Edrei, beyond the Jordan in the land of Moab, Moses began to explain this law, saying, Yah Elohim spoke to us at Horeb, saying, you have had enough of dwelling in this mountain. Turn and pull up stakes and go into the hills of the Amorites, and to all its neighboring places in the Arabib, in the hills and in the low country, and in the Negev, and in the shore of the sea, and the land of the Canaanites of Lebanon, to the great river, for the Euphrates River. Behold, I have given before you the land. Go in and possess the land which Yah has shown to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give to them and to their seed after them. And I spoke to you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you by myself. We're up to verse 10. And Yah your Elohim has multiplied you, and behold, today you are as the stars of heaven for multitude. May Yah, the Elohim of your fathers, add to 1,000 times more than you are, and bless you as he has spoken to you. How can I myself bear the load of you and your burden and your strife? Give wise and understanding men, those known to your tribes, and I will appoint them rulers over you. And you answered me and said, the thing which you have spoken is good to do. And I took the chiefs of your tribes, wise and noted men, and I gave to them to be rulers over you, captains over thousands, captains over hundreds, and captains over 50s, and captains over 10s, and officers for your tribes. And I commanded your judges at that time, saying, hear between your brothers, and judge with righteousness between a man and his brother and his alien. You shall not recognize persons in judgment. You shall hear the small as well as the great. You shall not be afraid because of the face of a man, for the judgment is Elohim's, and the thing too hard for you, you shall bring near to me, and I shall hear it. And at that time I commanded you all the things which you were to do, and we pulled up stakes from Horeb and went through all the great and fearful wilderness which you have seen, by the way of the hills of the Amorites, as Yah Elohim commanded us. And we came into Kadesh Barnea. We're up to verse 20. And I said to you, you have come into the hills of the Amorites, which Yah Elohim is given to us. See, Yah your Elohim has given us the land before you. Go up and possess it, as Yah your Elohim of your fathers has spoken to you. Do not fear or be afraid. And you came near to me, every one of you, and said, let us send men before us, and they shall search out the land for us, and they shall bring us backward, as to the way in which we shall go up, and the cities to which we shall come. And the thing was good in my eyes, and I took 12 men of one man for each tribe. And they turned and went up to the hills and came into the valley of Eshcol and searched it. And they took of the fruit of the land with their hands and brought it down to us, and brought us back word and said, the land which Yahweh Elohim has given us is good. And you were not willing to go up. You rebelled against the mouth of Yah, your Elohim, and murmured in your tents, and said, because Yah hates us, he has brought us out of the land of Egypt to give us to the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. Why shall we go up? Our brothers have melted our hearts, saying, we have seen their people greater and taller than we, cities great walled up to the heavens, and also sons of Anak. And I said to you, do not be terrified, nor be afraid of them. We're up to verse 30. Yah, your Elohim, who goes before you, shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes. And in the wilderness where you have seen how Yah, your Elohim, has borne you as a man bears his sons, in all the way which you have gone until you have come to this place. Yet in the thing you are not believing in Yah, your Elohim, who went before you in the way to seek out a place for your camping in fire by night, to show the way in which you shall go, and in a cloud by the day. And Yah heard the sound of your words and was angry and swore, saying, not one of these men of this evil generation shall see the good land which I have sworn to give to your fathers, except Caleb the son of Jephunneh. He shall see it, and I shall give the land on which he has walked to him and to his sons, because he has fully followed Yah. And Yah was angry with me for your sake, saying, also you shall not go in there. Joshua son of Nun, who stands before you, he shall go in there. You shall strengthen him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit. And your infants, of whom you said, they are a prey, and your sons, who today have no knowledge of good or evil, they shall go in there, and I will give it to them, and they shall possess it. We're up to verse 40. And to you, turn yourselves and pull up stakes towards the wilderness, the way of the Sea of Reeds. And you answered and said to me, we have sinned against Yah. We shall go up, and we shall fight according to all which Yah, our Elohim, has commanded us. And you each one girdled up his weapons of war, and you thought it easy to go up to a hill country. And Yah said to me, say to them, you shall not go up, nor fight, for I am not in your midst, lest you be struck before your enemies. And I spoke to you, and you did not listen, and rebelled against the mouth of Yah, and acted proudly, and went up into the hills. And the Amorites who lived in that hill country came out to meet you, and they chased you, and as bees do, and struck you in the Serah to Hamrah. And you returned and wept before Yah, but Yah did not listen to your words, nor did he give ear to you. And you lived many years in Kadesh, according to the days that you remained there. That is chapter 1 of the book of Deuteronomy. We'll be reading the whole Torah reading, the first 3 chapters this day. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed day. Yah be with you all. Shalom, shalom.